Well, hey there, folks. It's me. It's Bubba-T coming at you. Look here. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're tuning in. I sure do appreciate it. Look here. Tonight's episode, let's think about faint river water and cicadas, then a quick Vegas slot machine bang. From the banks of the Mississippi in Fulton County, Kentucky, to the neon fever dream of Las Vegas, Nevada. What stays the same and what'll drive you crazy? Stay tuned. This is the Bubba-T Show. All right. I sure do appreciate you tuning in. Look here. Welcome back to another wonderful episode. Tonight's episode, I'm going to have a special guest on, straight out of the warm, dusty desert of Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Chris Henderson. How's it going, bud?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, another glorious day in Kentucky.
Yeah, I know how them glorious days are out there. Probably all hot and muggy, huh?
Yeah, it's super hot and muggy. Not too bad today, but yesterday was pretty rough.
Yeah, it ain't too bad out here. It's just like 105, so it's dry heat.
Yeah, nice and dry. I miss it out there though. It was a lovely trip. Now that I've lost all the weight, I'd like to come out there and explore that. What's that called that we went to? Valley of Fire.
Crap. Valley of Fire. Yep.
Yeah.
Valley of Fire. Good old Valley of Fire.
Yeah.
People die there every year. Good times.
Indeed. I thought I was going to because, they was like, let's go see Valley of Fire. Then they started walking down this trail, and I literally thought I was going to heat stroke.
Yeah. We took Brandy and JD in them there, and JD conned us into taking this 3.5 mile trip across the desert on a loop. So,
yeah, I'd love to do that now for sure.
Oh,
because we never did make it.
Pretty cool. Yeah, we never did make it out there. I mean, you have to have rock climbing gear apparently. So
right. Yeah, because it got a little wonky there for a minute.
Yeah.
But hell, let's get into it, shall we? So, I thought I'd bring Mr. Chris Henderson on tonight to maybe discuss his days here in the Fulton County area and try to go back and maybe compare to what we're living in today. Let's start this off by saying, paint us a picture of life in Fulton County for Mr. Henderson.
Oh, like now or when I was a kid?
Yeah, like when you was growing up.
Oh,
stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was full of people. I mean, there was quite a few more people there at the time, especially in the mid '80s, mid '90s, in a 10-year span. Just your typical southern small town life. Bonfires. As you got older, when you turned 16 or whatever, and before that, you'd get up and you just jump on your bicycle and stay going all day till it was time to come home at night. Of course, I'm part of that Gen X generation, and half the time that mom and dad never knew where I was at.
Indeed, yes, and that's something you bringing up here. That's something that I rarely see anymore is bike riding from kids.
Well, now they got the electric bikes. Well, that's out here. I mean, in Vegas, in my neighborhood where I'm living at, which I'm not in Vegas right now. I'm actually in California. So I got to work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't get me started. But no, in our neighborhood, man, it's you see a lot of kids on electric bikes. They don't even pedal them anymore. You know what I mean? That's how lazy these kids got nowadays.
Yeah. I just bought an electric bike myself.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, indeed. It's actually quite nice, but no, I don't. I use the electric whenever I get like to the point, to that point where I need a break,
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't even know electric bikes was a thing until I come across this on Facebook. And this
Oh,
was
they're
like,
all over out here.
yeah, it was a week ago.
Yeah, they're all over out here.
I bet they are. And and I do remember whenever I was out there, I seen a lot of people riding, but I never put two and two together on electric.
Yeah,
But hey,
I mean, there's
teach
grown
your
ass men out here riding around on them things.
Oh yeah, I've been riding mine to work.
Have
It's
you
quite
really?
peaceful. Yeah, I rode it from here to the great city of Fulton.
Oh, okay. I didn't figure it'd last that long.
Hell yeah, it lasted there and back.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to
Huh.
go like 50 miles.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And actually, when I rode it to work, I couldn't pedal because I got it for like a steal, but the bike's chain was all seized up and rusted, so I had to order a new chain, and it wasn't here yet. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to test this battery out and see how it does. So I went all electric from here to Fulton.
Well, that's a little risky.
Yeah, it was a little risky, but I had Nikki there waiting on the call in case I broke down.
I got you. It's always good to have backup.
Yeah.
So what's been going on? Let me get back to the Fulton County thing. Yeah, I mean, just growing up, bro. I mean, there was bukus of people. All your friends would get out. They'd get up at the same time every morning. We'd jump on our bikes, go exploring or whatever. This was during the summertime, and in, of course, school, there was more than, what they got now, 20 people that go to the high school?
Yeah, I mean, I think I only had 40 in my class in 2005.
Yeah, I think I had 53 or 54 people in my senior class. That's not counting underclassmen.
Yeah. But that's kind of what I'm the campaign that I'm on right now is, man, just Hickman's dead now. Like you go through there on a weekend and there's nothing. Even in 2005, whenever I graduated, I mean, teenagers were out all the time, sitting at Black's Pecans or sitting at the extension office or Gannon's car wash, either just chit-chatting or drinking and partying or hell, even blaring that music and just dancing, just having a good time. And you go through there now and you don't see that. You don't see that anymore.
No, you don't. I mean, because I was there in February, and actually I was there in August of last year, too. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Year before last. Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, went down to Hubs, and it was just like, it was dead. And that was on a Saturday night. So.
Yeah. Hubs, I mean, your older generation, I mean, Hubs pops quite a bit. But, I mean, just as far as like your just general town hangouts, you just don't have it anymore. Even buffalo chips. I mean, you don't hear nothing about no buffalo chip bonfire on a Saturday night anymore.
Well, that's unusual.
Yeah, because that was like
that used to be
every other weekend thing.
Yeah, I've been down there a few times.
Yeah, me too. Had some fights down there. Had some good times. Or hell, just even fishing.
Yep.
Late night. But that's kind of the point I'm trying to get across is even in my day, which I'm sure was probably better in yours, but we had the Pecan Festival that lasted an entire week from Sunday to Saturday, and there was a different event every day thanks to Mr. Charles Shope, and I shouted him out on one of my past episodes. I think he did a great job at it.
Well, he did. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. He knew how to find the local talent. He knew how to find the brothers, uncles, cousins of the stars to come in and headline.
Yeah. Well, I remember Kevin Sharp. He'd come down there. Of course, he's passed now because he had cancer.
Yeah.
See, it was T.G. Shepard, I believe, was one of the main headliners one year.
Yeah.
And then there was Charlie Pride's brother one year that headlined the show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ask me anything else because that's pretty much all I remember. Oh, and there was this. Yeah, there was a chick that come in from Nashville. I can't remember what her name was.
Yeah, that was
one
George
year.
Jones's daughter.
Okay.
Georgette.
Yeah.
And then we opened up. My band opened up for Merle Haggard's son that one year.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they had big crowds out there, like good vendors and stuff, and the community would come together pretty heavily, and it just don't happen like that anymore.
I wonder why that is. Why do you think that's happening?
I just think people's tired of just the community of Hickman in general. I just don't think they get enough engagement with their leaders like they used to. Because the leaders really don't put on anything anymore that brings people in to Hickman as a city. You know, I mean, you had the dollar store out there in front of Fulton County High School that closed down, and they decided to build a DG Market, which is still a dollar store, but it had more on the grocery side than anything, which I guess scared E.W. James into shutting down. I don't know the full story on that, but the point is E.W. James shut down not too long after the DG Market opened up. And then, hell, they popped up a Family Dollar store spitting distance away from the DG Market.
Yeah, I've seen that down there. That's that's crazy.
Yeah. I would have thought that, I don't know. I mean, there would have been something maybe else that could have come in besides just another dollar store, but hey, whatever works, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever dollar store you want to choose, it's there.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, back in the early '80s, mid '80s, Hickman it was like, everybody from all over come down to Hickman, especially around July 4th.
Yeah.
And they don't even do that anymore. Do they even have a fireworks show?
Yeah, they got one, but that's it. Like, fireworks at 9:00. They do their fireworks show, and that's it. Nothing else.
Huh. So when I was a kid, you had where the four-way is there by Minute Mark. Okay, there used to be a building. There used to be a bank when I was a kid. Then across the street used to be a gas station, which was called Pilot House. And I don't know if it was called that at the time, but you remember the Pilot House, and you had the extension office. Well, anyway, that little area right there was hopping, and there was where Rumsfeld drugstore used to be called Burger Den. Used to be a little burger joint there where Mom used to work. And every year, 4th of July, Hickman had like a week-long festival of stuff leading up to the 4th. Okay, and what I can remember, one of the events was a rocking chair contest. People would bring a rocking chair, and see how long they can rock. They rock all night, in the rocking chair or whatever. The stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the day of July 4th, you go downtown. We're in the harbor, and there'd be vendors lined up all the way across, all the way down everywhere. Okay, and they'd have they'd have ski shows. They set up ramps out in the harbor, and the people would jump, just ski jump and stuff, do little tricks and stuff, and then they had people fly over, jumping out of helicopters. I think it was either helicopters or airplanes. I can't remember, but they do a big parachute show too. Just stuff like that.
Yeah,
it was like a week-long affair. It was, and there was quite a bit of people that come down there to it.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And over the years, it just got less and less and less.
Yeah, that would be something that would definitely, engage with our community citizens, because, I know, I would say maybe 5-6 years ago that they began to try to clean up downtown area, and they, right there in front of the post office, they knocked that building down. It was just a nice little clear pad, and they did set up a trailer there for a 4th of July event, and they had, local bands come in and play, and they had a beer garden. Well, they also, I guess, I don't know if they hired, but they had somebody come in and paint all these different murals on the seawall made it look really nice. And they did that 4th of July event where people was out there listening to the bands, going to vendors, the beer garden, and then they had the fireworks show. And I thought it worked out pretty well. I mean, there was quite a few people there.
That's exactly what they did back when I was a kid. I mean, that area right there you're talking about,
yeah,
that whole stretch was full of vendors. They shut the road down. They had bands. They had, everything. People cooking. Just food out the gazoo. It was a big line. It started there all the way down to the seawall.
Yeah,
or the harbor entrance. Yeah, I mean, it was, you walked it every time.
Well, they did that one year and hadn't done it since. Huh?
Yeah. See, so I don't know what that would, why they wouldn't keep going. Maybe they run out of money. I mean, who knows?
Either run out of money or run out of somebody to lead it, or somebody to take point on it.
That could be it too.
Because I know that the Hickman Tourism and Recreation and Tourism Committee is kind of slim these days, that they were needing like 2 or 3 more, and I thought about getting on it myself, but
right, yeah.
I know they don't have a whole lot.
You got to keep in mind too, back then, that whole downtown area had buildings. Of course, I know they're all down now, but they actually had stores in them, like local shops and stuff.
Right. Yeah, it was a little bit more alive then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. And I remember, too, they had, like, that old jail. They had, like, some kind of bait shop in it, and they had a cell phone store in there at one time and different things like that. And to be honest, I think there's only 1 or 2 shops that do anything down there now.
Is there anything left? I know some of the buildings fell or something, didn't they?
Yeah, Showboat's going down, too. But
okay. Yeah, see, there you go. They used to have a Showboat there.
Yeah, and that always baffled me because that was a nice place.
Yeah, I mean that was the hangout spot back in the day.
Yeah. I would have thought somebody would have grabbed that and made it into something, but I mean they didn't. They let it rot, and it's rotting.
Yeah, I mean it's pitiful.
And that's kind of what you look at now. Whenever you go down through there, is rubble. There's a lot of rubble.
Right, and I can tell you this. I could probably pinpoint exactly when the downhill decline started. Was in Carboranda shut down. About there, what's it called now? Seagree? What's it called? Out there going
Tokai.
Yeah, see, that used to be a big plant down there. It used to be called Carboranda.
Yeah.
And they probably employed probably, I don't know, 100, 200 people maybe. I don't know. But now that I think about it, that's probably when the decline started, kind of like Union City with Goodyear.
Right.
It closed down, and then, and down went to town. So, wasn't all that revenue coming in.
It could very well be, but I know Tokai's, it's a pretty good company now. That pays quite a bit of money and pretty good for the community, but I guess it just hasn't come back from whatever took it down.
Right. Yeah, I think they built that plant back in the 60s, about the same time as Goodyear. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I remember because Uncle Billy Joe used to work there. I mean, a lot of people used to work there. And, I mean, of course, it was union, back then. And it probably paid good back then, too. And
I'm sure.
Union City popped up with Goodyear.
Right.
Now that I think of it, that's probably when it started declining because they didn't work to get any more industries in there until later on. And by that time, it was probably done too late to,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that does make sense because, I mean, if you go out there now, and I've talked to several people that lives in the city and just kind of getting their take on things, and nobody's happy. Nobody's happy with the community. And I think it's because of that, because our community leaders aren't as transparent as they need to be or as citizen engagement as they need to be, and I think that's a big problem. And we got a big city meeting tomorrow, actually, Monday, June 9th, 5 o'clock. Remember that, folks. And apparently there's going to be quite a few people there speaking their minds. So
Well, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the point. That's what I did on my last episode is get that out there on what needs to happen in order to have change in a community like this, a small community, and it's just as easy as voicing your opinion in these small towns like this, and because they're not going to know what they're doing wrong unless you tell them, you know.
Right, yeah. I mean, but then again, some of them know what they're doing wrong. They don't care. I'm not saying it just Hickman. I'm just saying in general.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to, just like the Pecan Festival. It's all depends on leadership. Who's leading it?
Right, yeah. But
So,
no, I mean, we used to live there. Me and Lisa and the kids.
yeah.
We enjoy living in Hickman, but it just got, I mean, we lived there off of Wellington Street, and it was just, I mean, of course, even then, 4th of July was kind of big, but they didn't really have a whole lot, but you can go down to the fireworks show and stuff like that,
Yeah, I mean, we used to stay at y'all's house for that, and we'd walk down.
Yeah, so that
There'd
was
be
in
people
what,
walking
2000 and, well, that's about 2007, 2008. Yeah, that's right.
Indeed.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
So it was still kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, because I know Mark Twain, I think he called it the Jewel of the Mississippi. Is that what I'm, yeah. Because I think, didn't he stay there or did he pass through? I can't remember the story.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
want to say,
I think he stayed at the, what is that, McLeod Hotel or whatever it was.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's something like that.
There's so much
back then.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's see, Mark Twain / Hickman. Let's see what he says. But yeah, I mean, of course, if you were alive in the 80s and the 90s, and you'd go to downtown Hickman, and go to Paducah downtown, it was, pretty much the same type of architecture.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, this is what he said. Mark Twain famously described Hickman, Kentucky as a pretty town perched on a handsome hill. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So.
And I bet it was, back then. That hill coming off the harbor, I bet it was magnificent back then.
Oh, I'm sure. Because back then, see, it was it was a hopping little town. You had Casey, which is where I kind of grew up, was a big railroad town. And I'm sure the railroad went down to Hickman and shit like that. So,
right.
Yeah, it's just a shame that, it got to this.
Yeah, it baffles me because I know it's got potential, and I'm not in office, so I don't know 100%, but I would think that there would be some kind of federal funding or federal grants, something like that to help with, like even something as simple as abandoned buildings or getting things fixed, because, I mean, there's just noticeable things that's in Hickman that clearly needs to be fixed that just hasn't been fixed in years,
Yeah.
Or it's neglected, and there's so many different beautiful spots like that could be for sitting, just like the bluff, the harbor. There's a pavilion in the harbor that just looks shitty, which if you gave it some paint, mowed around it, cleared it up, threw a picnic table, and maybe one of them little in the ground grills, people would actually go there for maybe a brunch or something.
Kind of like a little park setting, what you're saying. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And it's just simple things like that could be done that would change the morale of the town, that
right.
The leaders just don't care enough to do.
Well, you go back to the grants and stuff. Maybe it may just be as simple as they don't know how to ask for a grant or write a letter for a grant. Now, who knows? I mean, I don't live there anymore, so I don't know.
Right, and I don't think Hickman as a city has a grant writer, because that's a thing. That's like a position, grant writer. So yeah, that could 100% be the reason. But
who knows?
All in all, it still baffles me that they just haven't put that effort forth. But hell,
Well, I mean,
we've talked enough about Hickman. Let's talk about Vegas a little bit.
what do you want to know about Vegas?
So, how was the? Well, let's start like this. What was the distributing factor of you making that call? Like, I need to get out of here. Let's go to Vegas. How did that happen?
Okay, so 2019, I'm working at Calvert City. Of course, I'm an iron worker by trade, and I worked at Calvert. And I think I was there for maybe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Of course, I meet people along the way. I had a couple buddies out here in Vegas. It's when the Raiders Stadium was going up, and they taught me into coming out here for 3 or 4 months. It was in 2019. And I come out, worked on the stadium. Then I worked on the practice facility there in Henderson for the Raiders. And for some reason, it's 2025. So that's all. That's all I got to say about that. So I mean,
Yeah.
But no,
wow.
it's a cool ass city. And I grew up in the country, as you know. And I tell you what happened. I messed up. I flew Lisa out, and that was it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because I never would have dreamed you'd be living in Vegas.
Me neither, bro. Because I just never thought. I mean, it's just something about it. I just didn't. I mean, I miss everybody at home. I do. I miss everybody, but it's just something about the desert, dude. I can't. I love it. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Well, I can't say that. I blame you because my thoughts, whenever we were going to make the maiden voyage out there, my thoughts was, okay, he's probably living in a place that's just crazy. That's just wall to wall, people everywhere kind of thing. And then when we get there, yeah, I mean, you got close neighbors and stuff like that, but as far as the community that you live in, it was actually quite nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a peaceful, nice little area, and I have to say, if it wasn't for ties, for me having ties here, I mean, I'd make the move myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool ass city, bro. I mean, and it ain't like Nashville. It's not like Memphis.
Right.
It's just I don't know, man. There's something about it. I really can't explain it. I mean, it's just I don't know. I mean, I seriously do not know why. I love it out here. Not where I'm at now, but Vegas.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in Portersville, California, in a hotel room. Got to go to work tomorrow, and but yeah, I mean, it's just even when I flew back home, bro, I can't wait to get back.
Yeah, yeah, I get that because I mean I miss it myself, and I ain't even lived there. I was just there for a week,
Yeah, for a week. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just something about it. I mean, it's not about the gambling. It's not about whatever. It's just I don't know. It's something in the air. I mean, it's the desert. I mean, I just feel like I need to be out here for some reason.
Yeah, I get that 100%. Because I've always believed myself. I've been a city boy at heart, living in the country. But I'm not docking Casey. I love Casey myself. I mean, this is where home is, of course. But yeah, I would definitely make the move and try it out for a little while. And as you know, I moved to Florida for a month.
Yeah,
hated it out there. Like Florida,
I can see that.
Florida's crazy, but I think if I'd have made it into Gulf Shores, Alabama, instead of where the hell was that? Fort Walton Beach, Florida. I think it would have been better for me because there's something about Alabama that I love down there.
Yeah, I could see myself living in Gulf Shores because it's quiet. You ain't got all the spring breakers every year.
Right.
It's kind of like a slower paced Florida. I mean, it's pretty much the same coastline. So, I mean, it's like a slower paced Florida.
And I mean, you got your tourists and stuff, but yeah, it has a different feel than Florida does.
Yes.
Like a homier feel, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. I think if I'd have got the job there, yeah, I'd probably still be there. But yeah, Vegas. Man, there's just so much to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm just at a loss for words. I mean, well, I'll tell you this. You come out here, when I come out here the first time, I worked, and you can't ask for better weather. You know what I mean? The weather is just
right.
360 days a year. It's just straight up sun. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you stay out there as long as if you stay out there as long as I did, coming back and forth, and you go back to Kentucky, and you step out your front door, and you fall because the grass is wet. Yeah, you'd be like, I can't wait to get back to Vegas.
Or attacked by mosquitoes,
or mosquitoes, or wasps, or anything like that. Yeah, exactly.
It's like the whole week I was out there, I'd go out there on y'all's patio and just sit there, and I ain't slapping shit. Just out there, just relaxing. Not a bug in sight.
Yep. We got them, just few and far between. I think I've seen maybe 10 flies since I've been out there. I've been out there going on 5-6 years. So
I think that's what I enjoyed the most. Just being able to sit there, not have to swat or worry about wasps or anything like that. It was very peaceful. I can't wait to get back out there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Lisa loves it. Lisa loves it. I mean, she's just, of course, she don't like the rain, and that's another thing too. It rains like every 2 days in Kentucky, and it's just you get rain fatigue. You know what I mean? So
we've had rain like for the past week, every day.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm chomping at the bit with this new bike to go ride, and it's just raining every time I get off. And today, this morning, I woke up at roughly 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. I drank some coffee, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ride. So I got on the bike, and I rode out, all the way around by Campbell's Pond, down to that way, and turn around and come back. It was just so nice.
Yeah. And that's kind of like out here. You talking about sitting on the patio, people would be surprised how quiet it is at 6:30 in the morning out in Vegas.
Yeah.
You sit out back.
Yeah. Anytime, really, because, we sit out there all hours of the day, and it ain't nothing loud or, like, I would think you would hear, I guess I was expecting to hear slot machines all the damn time or something, but, it's very nice out there.
Yeah, you said you rode around this morning. Yeah. It was probably nice and cool too this morning in Kentucky.
It sure was. Yeah. It was actually downright chilly. I wish I'd have wore a hoodie or something, but by the time I turned around and started back, it had done warmed up. Sun come out, and it started getting a little muggy at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you, dude. Got out of here.
Yeah, it took me 45 years to get out. So
yeah.
If I knew what I knew then, I probably would have moved back in the day. So,
oh, yeah. If I could get Nikki to back up, I'd definitely do it.
Because if you'd have told me 10 years ago that I'd be sitting in a hotel room in Portersville, California, talking about living in Las Vegas, I'd say he's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah.
I ain't leaving Casey. And
right.
Because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. I drug up from my job because my buddy Gator, he's from Mississippi, but he transferred into our local, and he taught me into coming out here.
Yeah,
I'm glad he did. You know what I mean? So,
and that was one of the questions I was going to ask. Vegas can be dazzling, but what pulls at your heartstrings back in Fulton County?
Well, my grandkids, my kids.
Yeah.
So, Caden Kinley, Randy, Miranda, Allison, Dad.
Right.
You, Jimbo, all my family.
Yeah.
But, sometime, a point in your life, you got to figure out, what's best for you. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you got to live life.
You got to take care of you. Yeah. Right. You got to take care of you. You know what I mean?
Because the way I see it, you moved to like a vacation place, so we need to be coming out there.
Yeah, there you go. That's.
It's not every day you can say I got a free place to stay in Vegas.
You got that right.
You know what I'm saying?
The prices on the strip, they're going up. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Door dashing like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Y'all, every 10 minutes, damn door be somebody knocking on the damn door. It'd be a door dash for Ryan or you.
Because at that time, we didn't have that shit here, so I didn't even. I really didn't even know.
Y'all got it there now?
Well, we got We got Walmart delivery,
Oh, well, yeah.
but that's fascinating in itself. Like I can just sit on the couch and shop, and shit comes to my door. So
Well,
I
I'll
mean,
tell you what, it pisses me off because every time I order something, they got to replace it with something else because they never got nothing.
yeah, you're right there. Yeah, yeah,
They got everything you need but what you want. You know what I mean?
exactly right. And Fulton's bad about that.
It ain't just Fulton. I mean, it's nationwide. I mean, even out here in
Wow.
Vegas, I mean, it's like that. We had to substitute this for this. I'm like, man, you in Las Vegas, Nevada. You ain't got no damn chicken salad sandwiches. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, that is crazy
I
in
mean, come
Vegas.
on. And I don't think you can switch stores because we got like Walmart and with like a, I don't know, 4-block radius of each other. We got like 5 of them.
Right, yeah, that was baffling for me too, because every corner was a damn Walmart,
Yeah,
like
or
the dollar
Target.
stores.
Yeah,
Wow.
you got 4 or 5 Targets, 4 or 5 Walmarts. You got, I mean, you just got it. We got like, I don't know, 1,500 7-Elevens,
Yeah, yeah,
Circle K's. I mean, it's just, whatever you need, you can get. You know what I mean?
right.
So,
yeah. But as we
didn't
were
y'all
talking about,
DoorDash 7-Eleven or some shit? Was that Ryan? What did he do?
yeah, no, that was me. I got a damn Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah,
I ordered one damn Dr. Pepper, and they brought it to my door. I just was amazed.
And it was a mile down the damn road.
Yeah, but see, I don't know Vegas, so I wouldn't try to drive. It was late.
Well, now you talk about that, and what I was comparing with Vegas, Nashville, and Memphis. Of course, you've been to Nashville, you've been to Memphis. How hard is it to drive there?
Oh God.
Pretty damn hard, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to get. I mean, it's easy to get lost. Vegas is probably the easiest city I've ever drove in.
Really?
Because everything's straight. It's weird.
I did kind of gather that, but I mean, I didn't drive in Vegas at all. But when I was riding with you, yeah, I could tell that. Like there was just a way to get there.
Yeah, because the airport's pretty much more or less in the center of town. Just look for the tire. You won't ever be lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, everything's right angles. It's just easy.
Going back to when we was talking about Hickman, but as bad as Hickman is, we also got Fulton here.
Okay.
And Fulton, I think, has a whole hell of a lot more potential to grow than Hickman does, but they're just at a standstill too.
Well, yeah, they because that's another thing. That's another thing that we can talk about. When I was a kid, the Banana Festival, that was a week-long deal. I think it still is, right?
Yeah, Banana Festival's still pretty big here, or in Fulton.
Yeah. And they quit doing it for a while, but when I was younger, I mean, it was something too. I mean, all those Fulton, Union City, Hickman, they all had these big festivals and stuff, and everybody would go, back and forth to each one of them.
Yeah.
And Fulton's another place that the population has declined in. I mean, you could go, because we come in for Christmas that Saturday night. We went to, what's that place? Southern
State.
Southern States. It was a Saturday night, and Fulton was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And it's got so much potential to be something else, too. And it's got so many different spots where any kind of business can come in.
Yes.
Why they don't, I don't know. But I just feel like that's another leadership thing, too. But
yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I remember the Banana Festival. There was something else they had, too. I can't remember what it was, but it was something.
Yeah.
What was it? I can't remember. It's been so
Fulton?
long. Yeah.
The Pontotoc?
No, this was back when I was a kid.
Mm.
It was Banana Festival, and there was some other deal they did every year. But I don't know. I mean, it's been so long, and I didn't really hang out in Fulton a whole lot, you know what I mean? So I always went to Hickman because that's where all the action was at, you know what I mean? So, and people from Fulton would come to Hickman.
Right.
Same way with Union City. They'd come down and ride the strip.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, even people from Martin would come over.
Yeah, people from Martin. Well, yeah. I mean, that's, there's nothing there now. Well, you got Instill, and then what's that carbon plate called? You said
Tokai.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. But hell, we don't even have a bar anymore.
They don't have a bar at all?
No.
Huh.
Well, besides Hubs, but
Well, yeah, but Hubs is a restaurant. But,
yeah, I mean, it's a
and out there across from Tokai, that building, that used to be the Union Hall, where we used to play music at all the time.
Yeah.
So
well, Richie's, Richie's was out there.
Yep, Richie's. Yep, that used to be the old Union Hall for Carboranda.
I'm down.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah, that used to be the Union Hall for them.
Hell, I thought Richie built it.
No, it's been there since that. Yeah, that's the Union Hall. I mean, that was that's what that was.
Yeah, I'm down. Did not know
in
that.
Union City. Yeah, that's what it was. Union City. Did they have anything? They don't have nothing. Well, Martin's got the soybean festival, or is that in Union City?
No, that's Martin.
Martin. What does Union City have?
What is that called? They do have something. Corn festival.
Soybean. Is it corn festival? And Clinton's even got the chicken festival, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, Clinton always does theirs early. They're earlier than everything else, and it's usually a hit.
Right? Yeah.
But
what is it? Is that the chicken festival? Is that what that is in Clinton?
Yeah, chicken fest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They do all the chicken dancing and all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not putting down Clinton, but I hung out there a few times, and if Clinton's doing better than Hickman, there's something going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think Clinton is doing better than Hickman.
Yeah, it is. What I hear.
Yeah, and that's the sad part. But
I mean, that whole area, man. I mean, it could have been something. I mean, and I just don't get it. Of course, you got all the farmland and stuff, and I'm sure most of the farmers, they don't want to sell their land.
Yeah,
because I think I was telling you this a while back, that back in the 60s, early 60s, I think Goodyear and Walmart and some other places were looking at Hickman, but the farmers didn't want to sell their land. So
yeah, I can see that.
Take that as you like, you know what I mean? Which that's understandable. I'm sure it's been in the family for generations and stuff. But just imagine if that happened. Where Hickman would be at.
Man, it'd be on the map just with a Walmart.
Yeah. Yep. They settled on Fulton because they couldn't get the land purchased.
Yeah. I mean, as far as businesses go, I mean, Instill seems to be doing pretty well. They're paying their employees pretty good now. Yeah,
what they make an hour down there now?
I want to say it was 18 that they start out at now.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Actually, it's not bad.
That's
cost
pretty
of living
good.
area. Yeah.
And then, of course, Tokai, they start out at like 21. And
right, yeah.
We got several good local businesses still, like the Harvest Kitchen and Broadway Pizza still going, Hubs and all that.
Broadway Pizza, man.
Yeah, Broadway Pizza still kicking, man.
That was a big thing back in the 90s too, because I'd order me a Meat Lovers, get me a 6-pack of Miller Lite, and I'd go home and watch Dennis Miller.
Yeah,
I remember those. That's good times. So that was the best pizza I've ever had in my life. It probably still is.
It's still pretty damn good. Yeah. And the delivery alone, just being able to deliver, that's rare.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they need to bring something. I had heard that somebody had bought that old dollar store in front of the school, but I'm not sure who. But I would have figured something come in, get E.W. James building, or get the dollar store building, and I think that old dollar store building. You remember that old dollar store right there next to Hubs?
Yes.
I think it's
church.
I think it still is, if I'm not mistaken, or it's something to do with the church.
That was the very first dollar store they had.
Yeah.
Because I remember Rhonda used to work there.
Yeah, exactly.
I was probably 16, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made me 6. So, yeah.
Yep. I was there when they opened it.
I'm down.
Yep. Everybody thought that was big shit. Oh, we got a dollar store. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We were going there and buy some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking time out for the show, man.
Hey, anytime, buddy.
Yeah, I enjoyed having you and just kind of talking about Hickman as we go into this city meeting tomorrow, and kind of maybe reminding folks of some old things that used to happen that would still go over great. That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, any of that stuff that you had named can still happen and still be a hit. So if any of the city leaders are listening, I mean, take note of that, because that's what the town needs is a morale boost for sure.
Exactly. That's what I was getting ready to say, a morale boost. I mean, they just got to research it and figure out how to get it going. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just because that is a beautiful town. And like I said, I mean, I didn't like living there because of mosquitoes and shit, but Lisa loved it. She loved living there. Because it was quiet and the river. You lay in bed every morning, hear tugboats going down the harbor.
Right.
It was kind of a cool experience, and maybe they can capitalize on that or something, because they used to be that's an old harbor town, I mean, they got the Coast Guard there, but yeah, I mean, it could be something if they really tried. I mean, they got the ferry boat going over to Missouri. They used to be a big thing too. I remember when it was closed.
Right.
And then they opened it back up, and then, I mean, it's still running, right?
Yeah. It's still going.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool experience.
At least whenever it's up and running, because they've been having a lot of problems out of it. But
well, there you go.
But that's another thing that somebody had brought up. And I guess they're going to bring up in one of the city meetings, but somebody had brought up building a bridge that would open up a lot of revenue for the city of Hickman.
Right, and that's a lot of the problem too. I think is it's hard to get to. It's kind of like it's saying you can't get there from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's a lot of the trouble with Insteel is where it's built. But I think it's another one of those deals where they looked at something off 166, but nobody would sell the land, so they settled for this swamp down there in Lower Bottom.
Yeah.
Lower Bottom. And a lot of the truck, well, because you work down there, a lot of the trucks have trouble getting in and out of there. But
right.
They still ship out stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those deals where you can't get there from here. So.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with that. If you built a bridge from Hickman to Missouri, that would open up some stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Paducah and Illinois are connected, so I mean, look at those. Well, Metropolis is kind of, which I didn't really spend a whole lot of time in Metropolis itself. I went to the gambling boat a lot, so I don't know how that worked. But but Paducah,
the gambling boat,
it's right. Yeah, Paducah's right there on the river, and they're thriving.
Yeah,
and a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it. Well, look at Cairo, Illinois. I mean, you got your city leaders there too. Look where that's at.
Yeah, and then Cairo's a mess.
Yeah, it's a ghost town for real.
Yeah, I did the pest control there in Cairo, and I feared for my life every time I went in there.
Right, and that used to be a beautiful city. I mean, it's still kind of cool looking, but it's just run down. And the leaders don't give a shit, and
because when you're riding through there, I mean, you can just kind of imagine what it probably used to be, looking at the old businesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's the same way in downtown Hickman.
Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same brick buildings and everything. I mean, of course, all these cities had their heyday. Sometimes things just come to an end. So
right, yeah. And again, it just needs a little boost, I think, to get things going. But yeah,
are they actively? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, are they actively trying to bring in new industry or anything in Hickman or in that area at all, or what are they doing?
Not that I've heard, unless they're talking about it behind closed doors, but nothing public has been said.
I got you.
And
I got you.
Maybe they are. I don't know. We got a new city manager. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and see what he does in the beginning. Which, I mean, one of his first acts was had something to do with the firing of those two ladies, which set
I heard about that. That was kind of shitty. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say it was kind of shitty.
It was a very shitty way of going about it. Yeah.
Right.
And I think they know that now, to be honest, because of of the attention that it's gotten. I mean, just to fire somebody on a whim on a boat instead of, doing any kind of disciplinary action or anything first to maybe get these ladies to correct what they're doing wrong or whatever the case was.
Right. I was getting ready to ask you, I mean, was there complaints? I mean, if there was complaints, then, they're supposed to address that first before that'd be the proper thing to do, would be address it. And if it don't correct itself, then you fire them.
Not from my knowledge, they didn't get anything.
Okay.
From my knowledge, especially Jane Parker, like anybody that I talked to was praising her on how good of a job she done. And then that's what baffled me when I watched that meeting, to see that they got rid of her, but they didn't even really give an honest answer of why they got rid of her. And then she had posted the termination letter on Facebook, basically saying she wasn't doing her job. And I don't know, it stinks to me,
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, that's it. Good old boys club, I guess. So.
That's the problem. And hopefully the people will show up tomorrow and address the situation and address any kind of complaints or anything that they have, instead of being silent, because silent's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold them accountable. I mean, they work for you. You don't work for them. They work for you. You pay city taxes. That pays their salaries. So therefore, they're employees of the city and plus the taxpayers.
Right.
So that's going to be a whole nother. Yeah, that's going to be a whole nother podcast probably. But that's what a lot of these leaders, even in the higher federal government, forgot about that. I mean, they work for us. We don't work for you. You work for us. You do what we say.
Yeah. And there's a couple of the city commissioners that I reached out to on messaging, and man, they checked it and never wrote me back.
Well, of course.
That's just
and yeah, I mean, they're not going to, because if there was a good politician, they'd have bullshitted you with something on. They wrote you something back with some bullshit. And because silence pretty much means that they know they fucked up. Excuse my language. Sorry.
No, that's good. And that's the thing, being a public leader. I mean, you got to be public.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on and giving those past experiences and some of the past events that they've had, and maybe we can get some of that going now. Get Hickman back to life. Bring him back to life a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That'd be good.
Yeah. Well, folks,
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening to me and Mr. Chris Henderson, which I appreciate you coming on, and I hope to have you on again in the future.
Yeah, anytime.
Maybe we can get a little more countrywide political on the next one.
Maybe, yeah.
I know it's a sensitive subject. So that might be an interesting episode, folks. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the listeners, and we'll do it again here soon. So until next time, old Bubba T loves you to death. Have a good night.